one thing women need to bring to the table is being a good listener. Pay attention to see if they are listening to comprehend or if they're listening to respond. Some women won't even let you finish your sentence because they feel that what they have to say is more important than what you have to say. What do you bring to the table? I don't know when this question became so popular or where it came from. I don't know if it was Kevin Samuels or some other YouTube channel, but this question has become a topic of discussion. And a lot of guys are using this question as a gotcha moment against women. And I mean, this question does tend to stump a lot of women. And you get stupid answers like, I am the table. All this question proves is that women rarely think about what they can do for a man, but mostly what a man can do for them. And I get both sides. As a woman, you are the prize, so a man should be working to get you, not the other way around. But isn't a prize supposed to be something worth getting? So men are trying to figure out, if I'm supposed to be doing this, and that, then what am I getting in return? Here's the problem. Flat out asking a girl, what do you bring to the table, is a little off-putting. I mean, especially if you're coming to her. It just doesn't make sense. If a girl approached me and one of the first things she asks is, what can you offer me? I'm going to tell her to get the hell on. If you want to know what someone brings to the table, there are better ways to find out that information. It's called the getting to know each other phase. See, what normal human beings do is they have a conversation. And in those conversations, they ask pertinent questions to figure out if they are compatible or if this is someone that you want to pursue in the future. What you need to do is figure out what is important to you and then find out that information through a series of questions. If family is important to you, ask her. Do you plan on having kids in the future? If you're worried about gold diggers, ask her what she thinks about splitting the bills 50-50. There's plenty of ways that you can get the information you are looking for without blatantly asking, what do you bring to the table? Some things you're just going to find out over time. If you're kicking it at our house and then she goes to the kitchen and comes back with a plate of food, or if she just starts massaging your shoulders without you even asking, these are signs of a nurturing woman. So if a nurturing woman is what you're looking for, those are signs to look out for. If you want a woman who is submissive, but every time you suggest doing something, she's like, nah, that's whack or that's corny, these are signs of a disagreeable woman. So a submissive woman is more likely to try new things or do something just because that's what her man wants to do. So be on the lookout for that. Speaking of trying new things, look for a woman who takes interest in the things that you are interested in. This is a sign of a woman who is supportive. She may not participate in all your hobbies, but at the very least, she'll try to understand what you like about it. And in turn, she will support you in your interests and hobbies. And to me, that's a big one because in my personal experience, women rarely take the time to get to know my interests. For example, if I know you're not into sports, but you still take the time to go to a football game with me, that's the kind of thing that means the world to me because I love football. And I want to share the things I love with the people I love. Now, if you're looking for a woman who is modest, this is something you can tell without even asking questions. You can look and see how she's dressed. You can see how she dresses on the first date. Also, how does she talk? Is she loud, rambunctious? Is she reluctant to brag about herself? That's a sign of a modest woman. You also want to check her social media. See what kind of pictures she's posting. If she's posting a bunch of provocative pictures, that'll let you know right out the gate if she's an attention whore. Staying on looks, which is something you notice right away, also pay attention to how she continuously dresses. Maybe you just caught her on a good day. You want to know, does she take pride in her looks? This is something of importance for a lot of men. Does she talk about working out or eating healthy? If having a fit woman is something of importance to you, these are things that you need to know. If you meet a woman and she's overweight, chances are she's going to stay that size or get bigger. Your metabolism doesn't get faster as you get older. So if having a woman who is in shape is a concern for you, you might as well get with a woman who is already in shape. because a woman isn't going to lose weight just because you want her to. That is a decision that she's going to have to make for herself. One thing women need to bring to the table is being a good listener. Pay attention to see if they are listening to comprehend or if they're listening to respond. Some women won't even let you finish your sentence because they feel that what they have to say is more important than what you have to say. That's also a sign that they may not respect you. So be on the lookout for that. Is she a positive person? Your woman should uplift you. Even if she's not negatively talking about you, but she's always complaining about other people, her friends, her job, her manager. This is a type of person who will suck the life out of you. And this is one of those things you can't really ask to find out because most people think they're a positive person, but they're not. I had one girl say that, oh, I'm just expressing my feelings. Well, girl, you got a whole lot of negative feelings and you need to work that out before you start dating. It's also important to watch out for red flags like, does she manage her money well? Is she always asking for money here and there? That's someone that you can't trust with your finances. Stay away from those women. When she talks about past relationships, are all her exes like the worst people in the world while she did nothing wrong in the relationship? Well, if they were the worst people in the world, then why'd you pick them? That woman's crazy. You stay away from those women. If she does speak ill of her exes, does she at least take blame in the failed relationship? People who don't take responsibility for their faults will carry those issues into the next relationship. So these are some things to be on the lookout for so you can know what kind of woman you're dealing with and what she brings to the table. So in summary, let's retire the whole "what do you bring to the table" question, because it's really off-putting to ask on a first date. And if you guys have been dating for a while and you have to ask that question, then bro, she's not the one for you. Look out for certain traits, watch out for red flags, and you'll learn everything you need to know. Alright guys, that's all I got for this one. Let me know what you thought of the video. What points did you agree with? What points did you disagree with? Leave your comments below and let me know what you thought. And if you got anything out this video, hit that like button. This is Agree to Disagree. I'm out.